Here is a tutorial on how we created this animation in Canva. So the first thing you need to do is access canva.com, then you come down to presentation. So once it's load, we're going to come down to elements here and we are going to click on shapes. So as you can see here, I already have it here, but if you are looking for it, you can come down to shape here and you can come down to see all and you can see different kinds of shapes. So this is what I do. You can tap or drag depending on what you want. So if you drag, you can, this is what it's going to look like. So we're going to drag it. So depending on how fat you want it to be or how curvy you want it to be. So this is where I curve to give it that slanty feeling. So once you do this, you're going to keep bring it down here. Then once you bring it down here, you have this. So now the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to make everything dark. So I'm going to tap here, then I'm going to click on this, then make it dark. As you can see, we have our color here. So we can go back to our main design and copy the color code. This is the color code here, and we are going to copy it. We're going to click here and copy color code. So this is how we copy color code. Then I'm going to tap on it and I'm going to paste the color code by clicking on this and pasting it here. So the next thing to do is to bring the images. If you come here, you can click on upload. As you can see, I have all the images uploaded. To upload the file, you can just click on this and upload it from any part of the computer. So now I'm going to drag this in. Then I'm going to reduce their size. So if for some reason you want to crop your images, you can double tap on it. Then there's going to be this arrow by this side. Then you can use it to adjust where you want to crop. So once I crop it, it shouldn't, be giving that space that it was given. So if I tap it, I have this. Then as for this, I can reduce the size. Then I can add it here. Then I can leave both of them at this side. So looking like what we have here. But if you notice, there's a slight difference between this. So we are going to use a different one. So the good thing is this has taught us how to crop, but this was the wrong one. So let's bring in the correct one. So this is the correct one. You may be asking, okay, how do we invert this color? So what you need to do is click on edit, click on adjust, come down, then come to color and click on invert. Automatically it invert it. Nothing like color overlay or anything on your design. So you can shrink it to whatever size you want, place it beside the bed, and you have this here. So now the next thing that we're going to do is bring in all the players. So I've already uploaded and showed you how to upload. So what you need to do is tap each and every one of the player. So I'm going to tap them one after the other. Then I'm going to rearrange them according to how I need them. So you can select more than one item by selecting it, holding shift and select the item. Then you drag around, then you can position them here. So if you want to expand them all together, you hold it by the side and expand it by this. I think this looks okay. So now for this, I can now expand it very, very well because this is the first one and I'm trying to expand it. So if you notice, there's something very obvious that is missing, which is the background. So for the background, we will come to shape, then we're going to bring this in. So once we bring this in, we're going to bring this in here and I'm going to drag. So now as you can see, it is covering everything. So you go to position, then you come to layers, then we're going to drag this to the very end. Once we drag this to the very end, we can, before we lock it, we would come back here to take the color code. As you can see, this is locked, but we need to unlock it to get the color code. So once we get the color code, we lock it back. Then we're going to go back to our own design, click on this. Then we are going to click on this and we're going to impute the color code. As you can see, we have this. So now you'll be worrying about text. What do we do with text? So we come down to this, then we click on heading. So this is going to be our header text and this is going to be our body text. So these are the two things that we're going to use. So depending on how you want to position things, this is how it is. So in order not to waste time, we need to check the text size. So we're going to come here and we see that this is this size. Then we're going to paste, then press enter. Then we're going to click on these two, check the size. I think it's 12. Copy. Then let's just put 12 here. So now we have these two here. So we align it here. So now you'll be wondering, okay, how do you select the text? So when you select this, you can come here to search for the text that you want. So we used this text, right? So I'm just going to put this as a year one. Then orientation, we're going to align it to the left. That's the left hand side. We're going to drag to position again. Then as for these two, we're going to click on this and align it to the left. So we can copy a text, or we can actually use Laura Ipsum. So for this, I want to use Laura Ipsum so that we would not be delayed in doing what we want to do. So I'm just going to use this. You can go to Laura Ipsum's site in case you want dummy. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it. So as you can see, it is very long. So we're going to adjust it like this. Then we're going to bring it like this. So depending on what you want to do, depending on your sizing, depending on your orientation. So now we're going to select this. Remember, we have our number. So I think we can adjust this a little. I think the text here is a little bit much. So we have this here. Then we put say for number 11. Check the size 116. Then position it wherever you want. Remember, we have to align it to the middle. Then we get these two. So if you want to duplicate, you hold alternate and drag. Then we're going to label this as goals. And we check if this is the same size. So we check the size, and this is 40. Let's just give it 40. 40. So we can select both of them and align them. So position, you can say arrange, you can now say align to the middle, or depending on wherever you want to select. But I think they are actually aligned. That is why this is not clicking, but we need to give it a little bit of space at the bottom. So you can actually zoom into your design, so you don't have to be scared of zooming in. You can zoom into your design, then you adjust this to be in the middle. So to zoom in, zoom out is control plus and control minus. Then you have this. So you may be wondering, okay, what is the color of the text and everything in the design? So one way you can do this, you can pick colors from different places. So I actually picked colors from this poster. So now once you drop in a poster, take for example now I drop in a poster here, you can see if I come to colors here, you can see colors, photos, colors in a photo, and you can actually pick anything from this place. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to delete it, but one of the colors that we want to use is this color, but we already have it. I just wanted to show you how to pick colors from images. So we're going to come here and we're going to select the color. So I'll select the color here and I'm going to copy. So once I copy, I am going to select this, select both of them, then paste. Select this as well because they are the same thing, and I'm going to paste. So now we have the same color as this, right? So this is it here, and we check if everything is very okay. So now what we're going to do is we have to reduce this to be dark. So we're going to edit it, and we're going to go to adjust. And as you can see, we're going to reduce this. As you can see, this reduces this very well. The highlight, everything is going to be 0, 0, 0, making nothing show. So we're going to do this to the rest as well. Then we're going to do this to the last guy, Van Dyke. We're going to do this. So now once we are done with this, the next thing is if we are okay with everything that we like, if you choose to group, you can group, but no need to group with this. You see everything is very okay. All you just need to do is click on this and click on duplicate. So now once you duplicate, you have this as page 2. So you can come here to like write player 2. So I just want to just use this for identification sake. Let's just call this 9. Then we can now reduce it, and don't push it out of the design. There's a reason why. If you push it out of the design, it would not work. So it has to be hidden somewhere here. So it has to be showing. To know if it's showing, you can come to position, come to layers, and you can actually find it here that is still in the design. If it's not, it will tell you it's not in the design. So the next one is that we're going to increase this guy, then increase it very well. Then push him here. Then we're going to click on edit. Then once we click on edit, we're going to click on adjust. Then we're going to just double tap on this to turn everything back to normal, right? So just double tap, everything is back to normal. So now once everything is back to normal, you're going to look at everything to make sure everything is intact. You make your corrections here, right? Then once you are done, you do the same thing and you can use Ctrl D to duplicate. So you duplicate again. So you do the same thing to Salah, you reduce and you drag, you hide. Do it in a way that his shirt doesn't show, but he's still very, very much in the design. So you make sure both Salah and the other guys in the design. So now you select this other guy and you would increase him. This is Sobo slide. Then you increase player 3 so that you don't get confused because they are almost going to look the same. Player 3, then let's just put him as 8. If I'm not wrong, they're almost getting the correct number football wise. So then we select this and click on edit. Then we come down here. Then once we come down here, we do the same thing. Do the same thing. Do the same thing here. 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 And we got this. So now once we got this, we have to duplicate again. So we're going to come here and we are going to duplicate. And once you duplicate, we have this. And once we have this here, again, we reduce Zobo slides size and we hide. So I think this one hid better because there was a lot of space. So now the last person, forgetting about the X number, but let's just put 5. So take him here. So the next thing we have to increase Van Dyke again. Same thing. Then we're going to click on edit. Then when we click on edit, we're going to click here. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing here, 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 do the same thing here. So now we have this. So now this is player 4. The next thing that we need to do, we have to make sure everything is correct. You go through your designs to make sure every slide is looking the same. So the key here is these guys are moving, they are rotating. You can use this for a product, right? I'm going to try this with a product very soon. So you can make a product here, the product here, and each of your products are displaying, and whatever your product is going to be talking about, it's going to be talking about it here. So this is what you can use to do. So the next thing that we are going to do is we're going to make sure everything is animated very well. So we're going to click on this. So once we click on it, we're going to come here. So as you can see, automatically there are different styles to it. So as you can see, this is actually very nice. So then we're going to use this. So we're going to increase it to 1. Then once you increase it to 1, you're going to apply to everything. So once you apply to everything, you can see that the transition has applied. So now there's a trick I did in the beginning where I used 1 to, create a flow like this. So how we are going to do that is we're going to come back to the very, very first one and we are going to duplicate it. So once we duplicate it, we're going to tap on this and we're going to select this flow. So you can actually do this. You can do this. I'm kind of looking at this as a very, very interesting one, but let's just use what we used here. So now you don't need to apply to all, just leave it here because we really need to apply it for this sequence. So once you are done, you can click on present. So you click on present and you can now use your mouse or your keyboard to press the next screen. And by pressing it, you can see what you have here. And this is how you create it. If you have any question, leave it in the comment below. We are going to leave the template below for you to download it. And if you need more of this kind of templates, let us know. Bye for now.